All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal.
My name's Kyle.
All right, Kyle.
Whoa.
You wake up tomorrow
Okay.
and you're 7 months pregnant. What do? Just you didn't know you were pregnant. You wake up and you're pregnant.
Okay.
What's your?
I've got to find out who the father is, first of all.
Or the mother. Who's to say in 2019?
You're right.
She couldn't have impregnated you.
You're right. Or they.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think first of all I'd go to see a doctor.
What do you tell them? Like when you try and make an appointment.
But how would I know that I'm pregnant? Like I just look pregnant? I think I wouldn't think that I'm. Probably the wouldn't be. What am I saying? Probably the
What,
first
you thought
thing.
you'd just get really fat or something?
I mean, I would probably think that over pregnancy, or maybe like my stomach's inflating. That's a thing that happens to people.
Yeah.
Their stomachs inflate.
Okay, but
No, that's a real thing.
Let's say. Are you serious? Or
Yeah, that's a thing.
People's stomachs
Yeah,
inflate?
somebody that we know that happened to them.
Can you say their name?
I'd rather not.
Okay. But their stomach inflated?
Something along those lines, yeah. He said he looked pregnant.
Were they okay?
I think so.
Okay. No, but like you wake up to like contractions, you feel a foot, he gives
So
you a high five.
I'm feeling kicks. I would probably think it's gas, like bubbling around.
No, but it's like you can see
You
the
feel
outline
Like
of
something
the
is
baby
like pushing out of me.
Yes.
Still, I probably still wouldn't think I'm pregnant. I would say there's probably an alien or something inside of me.
Okay.
And then what? Do I give birth?
I'm just like I want to know your first day of being pregnant. What do you do?
I guess I'd probably start indulging in all my cravings.
So you
I
would
would
just
I'd
accept the
probably
fact.
accept it. I'd be like, well, I'm a pregnant man now, so now I'm gonna eat some cake, have some chocolate, a lot of Sour Patch watermelons, pizza.
But you don't know what your cravings would be. Maybe your cravings would be like sardines, anchovies,
Just everything's backwards.
clams.
Hopefully, I would crave like salad. Never craved salad once in my life. Nor will I ever crave
You
salad.
never craved a good salad?
No. Like if there's a salad there, I'm not excited about it, but I'll eat it. You know?
Have you ever been pleasantly surprised by a salad and been like, wow, that was actually a really, really good salad. I'd like some more.
I've gone back for seconds.
So there are times when you thoroughly enjoy a salad.
Yeah, I guess. But but part of it I think is the stigma that if there's salad there and everyone's getting salad, like I should probably get salad too, you know?
Yeah, you look kind of like
I'm that loser
judged
with
if-
just like meat on my plate and no salad, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if someone took the time to prepare the salad.
Yeah.
Because like I was that kid when I was younger where I would just go through the line and there would be no vegetables, no fruit on my plate. It would just be like bread and meat and cheese.
You didn't even like fruit when you were little?
Well, I did, but if the option was there and like I was deciding whether or not I was going to eat
You
it, I
just
wasn't going to eat it.
Okay. So, given the opportunity, you will always not have salad.
Depends how healthy I'm feeling.
Oh, so sometimes you'll just force yourself to eat it just because.
But salad's not that healthy.
I
Like
mean,
certain good salad's not healthy, you know?
it's not like unhealthy. Okay, yeah, I guess it depends how
Dressing.
much dressing
Because like
and shit.
a good salad to me has a lot of dressing.
Dude, my dad drenches it in dressing.
Yeah.
It's not even like a salad anymore. It's just
Yeah.
a soup of dressing with some lettuce thrown in.
Actually, salad that I do like is Olive Garden. They have good salad. They give you that big ass bowl.
So you do. So there are times.
I'll eat.
when
I will
you'll
always
like
eat
salad.
Olive Garden salad.
Mhm.
But when they ask me for a super salad, first of all, I always think it's super. They just ask super salad, like super salad. Have you ever made that mistake before?
No, I never even thought of that. Like a really, really special salad.
Yeah, they say super salad, and I'm like, I don't want a super salad. So I'm just. It happened when I was younger. I would just be like, no thanks.
And they're like, so you don't want
You don't want
you
soup
don't want
or
super
salad? I'm like, oh, soup. I'll have soup.
Yeah. Dude, if you order soup at a restaurant, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You know? Like you can make Campbell's at your house
but
in
it comes as
3
an
minutes.
appetizer sometimes. You know,
Yeah, it's
like
just-
I'll eat that soup.
I just feel like unless you're at a really high-end restaurant, don't order soup at a restaurant.
What soup are you ordering at a high-end restaurant?
No, I mean, I don't know. There's fancy places that got some quality soup, some really good soup.
I don't know that there's like quality soup where it's just like
You don't think
if you're at
there's-
a fancy place, you're not eating soup because that's so easy to spill on your nice tie or dress
Yeah.
or whatever.
I don't know. I guess like in authentic cuisines in like the heartland of this cuisine, there's places that probably have special soup.
What about ramen? Is that a soup?
Yeah. Anything with broth that you use a spoon, I think is a soup.
You don't use a spoon for ramen. use chopsticks, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or I don't know.
Or a fork. Can't use chopsticks still.
Yeah.
Um,
Do me neither.
what constitutes a soup?
Something in a liquid, right?
Yeah. So
Like if it's in a bowl, it's a soup.
so a cereal is a type of a soup.
Yeah, it's soup.
Now the thing with oatmeal,
Mm.
you can choose how the consistency you want.
Yeah,
your
it could
oatmeal.
be soup if you put more water in it.
Yeah, I like watery oatmeal. I don't like the thick oatmeal where it's like paste. You feel like you're eating Elmer's glue.
I like that better than watery oatmeal because watery oatmeal is weird.
Not full on watery, but it's pretty thin. I like it when it's thinner.
I like it thicker. I like a thick oatmeal.
Ew. No, because then it's like you're eating.
Then you can put like peanut butter in there and make it thicker, and then it's like a big paste.
Ew. Then I feel like I'm eating animal shit. You
Tastes
know?
good though.
Yeah.
Well, back to pregnancy though.
Yeah.
Where am I giving I'm pooping this baby out, obviously, or am I getting a C-section?
I mean, I don't know. You've never given birth.
I know.
And I've never seen a guy give birth, so we don't know what.
I've never seen a woman.
For
give
all we
birth.
know, it could come out your mouth.
Well, I don't know if that would fit.
Dude,
I think I'd opt for C-section.
Okay, but I'm just kind of shocked. You're not gonna freak out and go to like a hospital and say I need like
No.
X-rays or some shit done. You're just gonna be like,
No, I'll just figure it out later. Give like a tub birth.
yeah,
I don't know.
a tub C-section birth.
Yeah, I can do it myself.
Sounds safe.
Just fine. Go in my bathtub, grab a knife. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Just keep it simple.
Anyways, how's it going, everybody? How you doing, Kyle?
Good. I found out that I'm pregnant, so
Yeah,
things have been a little harder, but
just good.
just good. Yeah.
Not like spectacular. Not
Well,
great,
they were, and then I
not
found out
amazing.
I was 7 months pregnant.
Yeah.
7 months ago. When you think about it.
No, who were you with 7 months ago?
7 months ago.
Probably me.
Whoa. Wait, 7 months ago. Today's October. March. Whoa. Around my birthday. Portland. I was in the same bed as
Willig.
Willig. Oh, all right. He's the dad.
Damn. Damn, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I told Kyle the other day, I think this year I have spent more time with Kyle than I have spent with any human in a 10-month span ever in my life.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. Like, I will say, I think if we lived together, if we had an apartment with like you, me, and Shim or something, I would go insane because I literally would never get you out of my sight.
What's wrong with that?
That would just be too much, Kyle. You know, like there's like limits on how much.
Am I
can
one of those
take.
people that you need in moderation? Because there are people
I
like
think
that.
they're. I mean,
Whoa.
not in a bad way.
I
It's
feel the
just
same
like,
way about you.
That's good.
I don't know if that's good.
No, I think that's good. There's certain friends I could hang out with, like Shim. I need in moderation. He's a lot to handle.
He can be a lot to handle. And he knows that.
We would clash. I would get way too angry.
Yeah, we do get angry.
And then you would just provoke my anger more.
Or you would provoke my anger more.
Yeah, and then we would just be very angry.
Yeah.
Who's a friend that I like? I could
Willig?
probably be with Chris and Willig.
Yeah.
I could probably live with them and have no problems. Just because, like...
But you don't know that. Maybe you haven't spent as much time with them.
That's true.
You spent more time with me and Jordan, and you're annoyed.
Yeah. I remember my one of my best friends growing up, his name was Trey. He's still a cool guy. I just don't talk to him as much anymore. But in 5th or 6th grade, he went to Mexico with us. Or no, he went on like a cruise with... I don't know. He went on some family vacation with
That
us.
was when I saw you guys in the airport.
Yeah.
And I ran out of the Hudson News thing with my gummy bears in hand.
You stole them.
Well, I came back and paid,
Oh,
but
okay.
they like yelled at me.
Yeah. But he was my best friend. Obviously, I mean, and Kyle. Like I had a few different best friends, but he went on vacation with me, and literally by the second day, we could not stand each other. Like we were really good friends, but it was just our whole relationship was built on me doing things to annoy him and him doing things to annoy me, and it was like it was fun, but it was when you're with them an entire day, it's a lot. And then for 7 days straight by the end, dude, we needed to get away from each other.
Well, two things. One, we have been on vacation together.
Yeah.
We went to Colorado.
Yeah.
I don't think anything went wrong.
No.
And then we road tripped for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything went wrong.
No,
you
it
just
didn't.
got mad at me for like what I ordered at Denny's or something.
Denny's. When did we
Yeah.
went to Denny's?
Yeah.
What did you
We
order?
ordered something at Denny's. Cause every time I go to Denny's,
Oh!
I get the appetizer sampler and I get the chicken strips, quesadilla, and mozzarella sticks. Perfectly fills me up every time. And then I was like, John, you should order that. And you're like, I don't want to go to Denny's. You like made a big deal about the appetizer sampler, and then you fucking ordered the same thing.
I did because you kept telling me, dude, you should order it. You should order it. You should order it.
Yeah.
So I did, and I was very much let down. My mozzarella sticks were cold.
Okay, but
They
that's 'cause
were
we got
hard
it-
and cold.
We got to go, and it was like 20 degrees outside.
Yeah. We get back to the room and we start eating. I dip them in and I feel like I'm just eating string cheese with some breading around it.
Well, that's not my fault. It could have been good.
I don't know. I think I just thought it was a little a little childish.
It's Denny's.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, get like a grand slam or get a that's one of their main
kids
things.
called. Kids get.
No.
That's what kids called.
No, that's like their main dish.
Yeah. For kids.
No, for
Little
everybody.
grand slam. I'm gonna get a little grand slam.
No. See, can I get an appetizer sampler?
Can I get a grand slam, please?
No, man. I don't know. All I'm saying is most people that have gone to Denny's probably don't order an appetizer sampler.
Yeah, I like
'Cause
to
it
be in the
doesn't-
minority. I like to be different. I don't like to follow the cream of the crop. I don't even think that makes sense, does it?
I don't know. I
Do
don't
people
think
cream
so.
on their crops?
I hope not. Anyways, hopefully all of you guys listening are having a great day. If you guys want to go to the Apple Podcast app, search Peak to Middle School, scroll to the bottom, rate us 5 stars, and write a review.
Yeah.
We're currently at 45. We need 5 more.
Yeah.
And if you guys listen,
Well, we need more than 5. Like, keep going after
well, yeah,
50.
I mean, after 50, we want to get like 10,000 or 100,000
Yeah,
more.
so after 50, our next goal is 10,000.
Yeah. But when we hit 50, we got a little special video coming out for you guys on YouTube. But listen, if you're one of those people like me who listens to a podcast all the time and they always say something all the time like follow us on social media, or if you guys could do this, it would help us out. I'm the type of listener, my favorite podcast on the planet, I've listened to for 3 years and I've never once written a review.
Oh, my God.
I hardly ever comment.
You suck.
Like, I'm that
I'm
guy.
that guy, too.
So I understand. I have never once written a review on a single podcast other than this one. So I understand how you guys are feeling, but I'm going to challenge you guys.
To step outside the box, because John will, too.
Yeah, I'll do some things to make myself uncomfortable. I've done a lot of things this year to make myself uncomfortable.
Name one.
I've let Kyle cut my hair.
Yeah. He didn't skydive with me.
I didn't do that yet, no. But I've done some
Maybe
things that
next year.
scare me. So if you guys are one of those people, it's like, listen, dude, you always talk about it, but like, I like your show, but why would I spend that time to go write a review when I could go on Instagram and look at this really hot girl doing squats? I feel you, but
But just don't do that.
just don't do that today. You could do it tomorrow,
Yeah. Or after, I guess.
or after.
I mean, it's going to take like 30 seconds.
yeah.
So
there you go.
thanks, guys.
Yeah. Kyle.
Yes.
Okay, I've had this written down for a couple weeks, and this is a good time to ask it because it relates to what we were saying before.
Okay.
Given all the resources and the time in the world,
Okay.
who could be more annoying, you or me? Who has the highest capacity of annoyingness? Who could make someone kill themselves because
Well,
they're so annoyed
I don't know
first?
if we want to go that far. I think I could drive you. I think it's. I just spit on you. Wow. The tables have turned.
Wow.
I think it's easier for me to get under your skin.
Than for me to get into yours.
I don't know.
But I don't mean like annoying to the other person. I just mean
Oh.
annoying
To anyone?
to anyone.
Oh, then probably you.
Why do you think that?
I think you're annoying.
In what ways and why?
Yeah, I don't know. You just kind of you just
Give
like,
out
you
that
get a
annoying
certain
vibe.
you get a certain you get a certain look on your face that I just know you're just gonna keep being relentless. And
Okay.
I'm maybe not as relentless in that way as you.
Relentless.
As in, like, I'm not gonna stop annoying this person. Like, I'll stop. I'll back off if I can tell.
If Kyle thinks it's not going to work or they're not going to get annoyed, he'll stop.
Yeah.
But that's the trick, is if you think it's not going to work,
it's gonna
you
work.
just never ever stop,
See,
and
That's
eventually
why
it
I
works.
think you could probably drive someone to death. You could annoy someone to death.
But you think you could get under my skin better?
It's pretty easy to get under your skin. Like if you're in a certain mood, I could do it in 5 seconds.
All right, get under my skin.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
you're not in that mood right now. You're smiling.
Oh, so if I'm not smiling,
Yeah, like I don't know.
just give me an example.
I don't know. There's just certain days where I can read you right away. Like it's gonna be fun, happy John, or it's gonna be stressed out John, and like I say anything and everything's annoying John. You know.
But I think there's days when you just are more annoying. Like
I
not
think I'm
even
more
that, not
annoying
even
on
that
those
you're
days.
trying to be, but there are days when I'll see you right away and I'm like, this is his annoying day. Like he's just going to be annoying. Like I think it's partly me, but it's also you're just predisposed. Certain days you wake up as a more annoying human than other days. I think those are both.
Yeah, they go hand in hand. So, but I think on those days where you think I'm gonna be more annoying, maybe you're in a more of a mood to be annoyed. You know?
Oh,
Like we're both predisposed. Like maybe I'm more annoying that day, and maybe you're more ticked off that day, and then it's a bad combo.
Yeah.
See, I think it happens more often that I annoy you than you annoy me, you know? Or do you disagree?
Oh, no, I agree. You annoy me all the time. Yeah.
What do I do that annoys you?
You'll ask questions on things that you could easily just figure out. Or you forget the most basic. I tell you not to forget something, and then you forget it, and then you're like, oh, well, my bad. I'm like, I told you to not fucking forget it. And you're like, oh, dude, it's all good, bro.
What have I ever forgotten?
Dude, all the time. Kyle, I vividly remember, there was something important earlier this year. He was it was in the studio. We were going to bring a Wii into the studio.
That's your
and
Wii.
He said, yeah, it's my Wii. And Kyle goes, all right, I have like the little memory things that you like plug in to get more memory. And I said,
memory card.
Okay, you sure, like, can you write it down to remember to bring them next time you come over and we record so we have them? He goes, oh yeah, I'll remember. I'm like, all right, well, like, you should write it down so you don't forget. And he's like, oh no, I'm good. I'm like, dude, write it on your hand, otherwise you'll forget. He goes, no, dude, I don't need to. I'll remember.
And I remembered.
No.
Eventually I did.
After 4 weeks or something, he remembers, finally, after giving him shit every single week.
Well, if you think about it, it's not that big of a deal, though.
No, it's the thing that I think that you don't understand about me is that Kyle thinks that if something like
this is a full-blown therapy session right now.
No, this is just I don't know.
Give it to me.
I was interested by this question, but to me, if something like is said it's going to be done or brought and it's not that in and of itself matters. Like obviously we don't need the cartridges here for a Wii. Like who fucking cares?
I do.
But it's not about the fact that it's like forgotten. It's like the principle of that
I neglected
it's that like you say you're going to do something and don't do it. It's not the thing in and of itself that I care about.
So there's a deeper meaning to it.
Yeah.
The memory card represents my word, and I broke my word.
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I broke my word, and I didn't bring a memory card to you.
No, it's okay. I forgive you.
Okay.
But I'm just saying a lot of things that I'll get annoyed about, it's not that I'm getting annoyed about the thing. It's that I'm getting annoyed about that, like, you're like, oh, I won't do this or I'll do this, and then it doesn't happen. And then I'm like, well, you said you're going to do it, and then you didn't do it.
Well, sometimes you can't do everything you say you're going to do,
No, but if you were to write it down on your hand, you could.
Well, I could have, but then I have ink on my hand. And no one wants ink.
Then you wash your hand.
But sometimes it doesn't go away.
No, it does.
Also, who washes their hands? I do. I wash my hands.
I don't.
Oh. Whoa.
I have a confession.
You don't wash your hands?
When my old dog Rosie died, I was there when she took her last breath. And
you watched that happen?
Actually, no. Technically, I left the room, and then she died.
Okay.
But I was petting her.
Last probably 10 to 20 breaths.
Yeah, like the last, 4 minutes of her life. But I was petting her, trying to comfort her, and then I left, and I was crying. I was so sad, and I decided I am not gonna wash this hand.
Yeah. All right.
because this was like the last.
Which hand was it? Is your right hand?
I think it was my right hand because I'm a lefty, and I was like, I got to use this hand. So I was like, I'm just not gonna wash this hand.
It's the hand you
like
shake
ever.
people's hands with too.
Yeah, and then I think I went like 9 days or something
Dude.
without washing it. I would wash my left hand, but I would just go like with the soap because I couldn't use.
That's so unnecessary. Did you like? Why did you do that? Just because you wanted to, or you just wanted to
her
prove?
memory. Like I felt a connection.
Yeah, but I feel like you were old enough to not do that. You know, you were in like high school.
No, okay. Sorry, I think it was my first dog. Yeah, it wasn't when I was in high school. It was like I was in elementary school.
Okay, so yeah,
That was my older dog.
well, that
Shadow.
makes more sense.
It was still in like 9 days. I vividly remember, and there came a point. Oh no, what happened was, yeah, it was in elementary school, and I went to the bathroom, and I was just kind of zoning out. I was having a good day, and I went to take a pee, and then I went and washed my hands. And mid-wash, I was like, oh, "This is the hand."
So you took it out.
No, I was like, at this point, I've already ruined my
So you
my
didn't.
promise to myself.
Oh.
So I had gone 9 days, and then like on the 10th day, I started washing, and then I forgot halfway through the wash.
Dude, little kids are disgusting.
Yeah. Hey, if my dog wouldn't have died, I wouldn't have done it. So
It's kinda her
blame
fault.
my dog.
Kind of her fault. Yeah, I shouldn't have died.
Was Shadow a girl? Yeah, Shadow was a girl.
I don't even know.
I forget, dude. I was in like 3rd grade.
What do you mean? You don't know the gender of your dog from when you were little?
I have no memories from when I was little. Yo, do you have an earliest memory of life?
I think one of my earliest ones is when there was I think I told the story when there was an earthquake in Washington, and I think we were 2 or 3, and my grandma was watching me and my sister. My sister had a cast on her leg because she had like sprained her ankle.
Yeah.
They put her in a cast for some reason, or a walking boot. I don't know. And then there was an earthquake, and then I remember opening the door and looking outside, and my neighbor was mowing her lawn, and I thought she caused the earthquake.
And you actually remember that?
Yeah,
it's not like someone told you.
No, I still picture it because I remember opening the door and she was mowing the lawn. Yeah.
See, I don't have like any memories
But you know what's weird?
from when I was little.
Is I learned in psychology that a lot of your memories from back then isn't actually how it happened.
Yeah.
Even though I'm so vividly remember that was what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever like maybe told a lie or like or someone maybe tells you a memory so many times that you condition yourself to think that actually happened?
Yeah. That's
kinda
happened to me
crazy.
quite a bit. There's times when
You're a compulsive liar.
no, but there's times when I don't even know why, but I'll lie about like small details about things to make it sound more like to make people care more about what I'm saying. Because it's like, oh, if I say that there was
I think most people are guilty of
100 goats there instead of 30 goats, the 100 sounds more like,
that. Yeah.
whoa.
100. Like, 30.
Yeah. So, yeah, but there'll be times when I'll tell a story like that, and then I'll just tell it to different people, and eventually I think there was 100 goats there. You know,
Yeah.
it's like Big Fish. Is that what that movie's
Oh,
about?
yeah.
I forget that.
It's
movie.
like a story gets weirder and weirder every time or something.
Yeah, every time someone tells it, it gets crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a question for you.
yeah.
This is something that I found on Twitter. It's completely off topic. So, if you were told that the next morning you were gonna have 12 things, if you have to pick a letter of the alphabet, and the
Okay.
next morning, let's say 5 things beginning with that letter are in your backyard, and it's random. Which letter would you pick?
In my backyard, meaning like they're
They're just there, and they're
Animals?
yours now. No, they're just like whatever.
just objects.
Could be like camera, could be like a phone or like a car,
but like love,
or like a
could
boulder.
like love, or like
I mean, no.
happiness.
No, objects.
Objects.
Noun.
Okay.
Give me
What-
a letter and I'll tell you what's in your backyard.
Well, you're gonna give me the shittiest one.
I'll give you a couple good ones. Just give me a letter. You
You
can do it for me too.
K.
K. Well, I'm gonna be there, Kyle.
No, I don't want. You're just gonna be smiling. Hey, dude.
So that's one. Kangaroo. Oh,
That scary one.
kangaroo.
buff
Yeah,
one?
kangaroo. No. Oh yeah, that one. Kangaroo. I don't even know anything. Maybe a
Exactly.
Kite.
Dude.
Me
come
flying a kite.
on.
Dude, I don't know.
That's so
I
lame.
don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know any K words.
A killer. There's gonna be a murderer in your backyard. It's me. So I'm doubling as the killer.
Okay.
Killing the kangaroo. It's flying a kite.
Okay.
And what else begins with K? Key bank. There's a bank.
Keyboard.
A keyboard. So there's a kangaroo playing a keyboard while I'm killing it, and it's also flying a kite.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, you pick a letter. 3, 2, 1.
J. No.
You said it.
All right.
I'm there. John's there.
I don't know why I picked J.
Jesus is there?
Oh, not Jesus.
No, it's a guy named Jesus. Just a random guy.
So I got John and Jesus.
There's a jackalope.
What's a jackalope? Are those real?
I don't know. I think it's like a
Jackalope.
Kangaroo. Wow, I think it's actually like a kangaroo.
I think it's like an antelope. It has got horns. There's horns.
Jackalope.
What is it? Cantaloupe?
Jackalope is a mythical animal of North American folklore, described as a jackrabbit with antelope horns.
Whoa.
So it's not real?
All right. That's kind of cool, though. So I got you, Jesus.
It looks like that. It's like a bunny with, like, antlers.
It's kind of ugly, but kind of cute.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you got juicy fruit.
All right.
A lot.
Not a lot of, like, it doesn't last a long time. It'll be good for a little bit.
No, but you have 10,000 packs of juicy fruit.
All right. I'll get bored of it pretty soon. I'll give some to Jesus.
And then, Jigglypuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
So I got a Pokemon. That's a fun backyard. All right, in a fight.
But little did you know,
Whoa.
Jesus
Is the trainer.
hates
Jewish.
juicy fruit. Hates juicy fruit. He also hates Jigglypuff, and he hates jackalopes.
Does he hate John?
No.
Oh.
But John hates all those too. So they're gonna kill the jackalope. And yeah, all right.
All right, so I got a dead jackalope in my backyard now, just because
Yeah, but Jigglypuff just flew up in the air and got away from them.
it doesn't fly.
Jigglypuff can't fly.
It doesn't have, like, arms. It's a
bet-
circle.
I'm pretty sure Jigglypuff can fly.
Dude, it doesn't have wings. What is it going to fly with?
I don't know.
You got to buff up on your Pokemon, dude. You're thinking of a Kirby. Kirby can, like, bounce
No,
up in the air.
I know Kirby, but
Dude, Jigglypuff doesn't fly. It rolls.
no, but in the fights, isn't it like levitating?
No, it walks. It has got 2 feet.
Oh.
It can roll, though.
Oh.
So it could roll around, I guess.
All right.
Pretty great backyard.
Yeah. I like that. That's
Yeah.
fun.
What
Stuff
about
like
another
that is
letter?
fun.
Give me something that
Okay, but you have to do the first 5 that come to your head.
Okay.
Okay. C. Go.
C, clown, car, crap,
Go.
centaur, and crab.
Crap? Crap is one of the first C things that came to mind.
Yeah, we got crap, crab, clown, centaur, and then that's
And
the C,
car.
and car.
All
That's
right.
a fun backyard.
That's pretty cool.
All
All right, one more.
Let's go with S. A lot of options.
Shark, semen,
Oh.
salmon,
Okay.
oh shit, soup and seagull.
So I've got a seagull. I've got soup.
Semen soup.
Semen in my soup, maybe from the seagull or the salmon. And that was it?
Shark, I think.
Oh, yeah, shark. A lot of liquid.
A lot of animals.
Probably some water in my backyard for the salmon and the shark, or they dried up. Or they're in the soup, maybe. It's a soup pool. And the seagull's floating on top. It's just a pool of soup with a shark, a salmon, a lot of semen in it, and a seagull floating on top of it.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds like a party.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
all right. I got another thing for you.
Okay.
You know how, at least for me, there's certain things that some of our friends say or do in a certain way that I think are funny, but they don't necessarily they're not even trying to be funny, and they don't even realize that it's comical. But for whatever reason, the way that someone does something that like strikes a chord in me,
Yeah.
and to me, it's funny.
Can you give an example?
Yeah, like, well, the reason I bring this up is because I was editing the podcast the other day, and this one clip that I think I put it on my personal Instagram story or somewhere, but I was telling my dream of my Tesla dream, where this guy was driving me around in my Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go something that I don't even think you realized, or like I don't even think you thought it was funny, but you were like, "Oh wow, the future is cool," and you said it in this because I was talking about how like this guy paid me money and like he probably did things to me.
Oh, yeah.
You were like, but actually, let me. Oh damn, I don't think I have the clip.
Well, it's fine, but
Yeah,
I agree though, because sometimes in like restaurants, so I don't know, there's some people that are bad with social interactions. Like it's funny to me if you get into like an awkward situation,
yeah.
or when Jordan starts laughing a certain way.
Oh yeah, Shim has a giggly laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then another example I had was Willig. Like he doesn't even realize that I find it funny, and he doesn't think it's funny, and no one else thinks it's funny. But when he talks to animals, like everyone has a certain voice when they talk to animals, like a little, "Oh, hey, buddy."
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, Willig's voice is like really like a really good animal voice. And
I've
I think
never
it's
noticed that.
really funny when he talks to animals.
Like, how does it sound?
I don't know. I can't do it. It's just like it sounds different than most other people.
Like, so you just talk to it normally?
No,
Or does he actually go
He
high
like
pitch?
he like changes his voice, but it's more like a derpy voice, you know?
I've never even noticed that.
Yeah.
It's got a good animal voice.
I was wondering, do you have other and then like my thing for you was like you'll say certain responses sometimes. Like obviously there's things on the podcast that you'll say that we both think are funny, and that's like we just start laughing. But then there's other times when you'll say something but you don't think it's funny, and I'll keep going, but then when I'm editing it later, I like can't stop laughing.
Yeah. I feel like I'm kind of good at just giving like subtle little jabs,
Yeah.
I guess.
But it was just the way that you were like I'll see if I can find the clip, but you were like, "Wow, the future is cool." I don't know. Do you have any like other examples that you can think of with people?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I feel like there's just something about Chris when he interacts with people. It's like he always gets himself in the most like weird situations.
Yeah, like he digs himself a hole kind of.
Yeah, sort of. Or I feel like some of our friends just aren't good at with interacting with people.
Yeah.
Like Chief gets that deep voice when he is talking to someone he doesn't know, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, hey, yeah, a table for 4." It's like, dude, that's not even how you sound.
He does, dude. Can we get a reservation?
It's the same when he does presentations too. He just gets that deep voice, or he answers the phone.
Okay, but that's kind of things that like in like a making fun of them type of way.
Yeah,
But you can't. I was just curious if on the spot you could think of anything that is actually really funny.
I'll try to think. I mean, on the spot.
Like I would agree with Shim, his laughs.
Yeah.
And is there anything I do? Listen, I don't like.
I'm trying to think.
I've said this before, but I think the reason this podcast, in my opinion, thrives, at least one of the reasons, is I think because we have a good dynamic where like I don't think I'm like a funny person, and I don't try to be funny. I think I'm like a good host and like can lead like a conversation and stuff.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you're funny.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
But like, I think most people would agree that obviously, I mean, you've talked about before how you don't like when people are like, oh, you're funny, because then it puts this label on you where you feel like you have to be funny.
Yeah.
But I think objectively, you're funnier.
Well,
and I think that like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but like, I think even people that don't necessarily try to be funny, like I think Willig and I are similar in that sense. Like Willig isn't gonna like crack jokes all the time, you know what I mean? But like there's certain things when he does it in certain ways that I just think are hilarious.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Do you have any?
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't know.
Okay, well we'll come back to you.
I'll think about it, and maybe next episode If something happens, I will write it down.
Okay.
That's a guarantee, John. If something happens, I will write it down.
Is it next episode?
I can't guarantee that.
See,
but something might not happen, you know?
But that's what you got to think. You got to say, I will find something next episode.
Yeah,
I will make it my mission.
I get my best ideas when I'm not even trying, you know?
What? What's been your good idea?
I don't know. I can't. I mean,
like
if I'm going out of my way trying to find something to like talk about, it's probably not my best thing. Like when I found that flirting article, I just happened to scroll down and I found it.
Yeah, but you were actively looking for it. Because
no,
you went back to that other article. You were looking like.
I guess that's true.
That's the thing. That's kind of goes back to what I said a while ago about how there's people who say they're just not creative, and I entirely disagree. And like I get what you're saying, how like you can't just force yourself to come up with ideas.
Yeah.
You can't just sit there and be like, all right, I'm gonna think of 5 good ideas.
Yeah, it's not how it works.
I disagree in some sense because I think like there's people who feel how you feel. It's like, oh, well, they'll just come to me when they come to me. And like that happens sometimes. But I also think you got to like put in an effort to get ideas. And I think like if you're just sitting there, like it's not going to happen. But if you're like, all right, I'm on crunch time. I need to find something in 2 hours. And you actively like you go online and you're searching different things and you search this and search that. You're going to find something.
Yeah.
So like,
I guess.
you know. So that idea came to you because you were looking for something.
But I feel like maybe it's just I feel this way because I'm not trying to look for an idea. But when I come up with something that I wasn't even thinking, I feel like it's a better idea, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, so when it comes into my brain, it'll be in these notes.
So what happens in a year from now when we go back and look at this video and you haven't brought anything up?
You can slap me in the face.
All right.
Mark it down.
You heard it here first.
Mark it down. What's today's date? October 11th.
Yeah. All right. So moving on here. A little bit of change of pace.
Oh.
We got a comment about a month ago on one of the episodes that I didn't even see until today.
Okay.
But this guy said, hey, like I would listen to your show and kind of know what you guys talk about. This would be something that I think you guys would find funny or fun to talk about or at least interesting. And he linked me this article. So we're gonna talk about it because it's pretty cool. But like this guy did, if you guys ever find articles or your parents tell you something that they heard or like you read something super weird or interesting,
you want to shout out his name? What's his name?
His name is Ryan.
Ryan.
So shout out to you.
Shout out to you, Ryan.
I'm sorry for like being a month and a half late on this, but
why didn't we see it?
I don't know.
I don't remember seeing it.
But he sent us this article called "Baby Shark is being used as a powerful tool to control."
Okay.
So they're controlling people with this song. It says
the baby shark.
Yeah. It says if you were to walk at night along the waterfront in West Palm Beach, Florida, you might hear something strange.
Of course, it's Florida.
A playlist of annoyingly catchy children's songs, including "Baby Shark" and "Raining Tacos."
What is raining tacos?
I don't know.
Is it like chocolate rain? But
I don't know. I would play it, but I don't think that's allowed on here. So you would hear this playlist blared on loop all night to deter homeless people from sleeping near an event center. The Waterfront Lake Pavilion, a luxury venue that can be rented for $250 to $500 per hour. That sounds like too much money. I would ever be willing to spend.
People, yeah.
Doesn't want rough sleepers on its patio, so the city's park and recreation department devised the sonic deterrent.
Okay.
Kathleen Walter, a spokesperson for the city, said in a statement that the music is played overnight to discourage congregating at the building and to encourage people to seek safer, more appropriate shelter.
I don't like that line. Encourage them to seek safer shelter.
More appropriate shelter. They're homeless.
Encouraging them? Like, oh, you need to find something better than this. Like,
and how is Baby Shark doing that?
I don't know.
So they hear Baby Shark, they're like, you know what?
This is unsafe. I need a safer place.
If anything, Baby Shark would make me feel like this is a safe place.
Yeah.
Because it brings back memories of childhood and being taken care of.
Yeah. But maybe over and over, it kind of drives you insane. Also, people are there, right? In their hotels or whatever. Wouldn't they be able to hear it out the window?
Is it, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually it's not a hotel. It's like
It's a waterfront.
um.
They just don't want homeless people on their boardwalk.
It's called a pavilion, the Waterfront Lake Pavilion, a luxury venue.
Sounds rich.
So
Sounds like people that don't like homeless people. Dude, rich people hate homeless people.
I mean, not all rich people. hate
No, they
homeless
do.
people. There's definitely rich people that care for homeless people.
Well,
All right. So there's it goes in to explain like the science behind this. I think when sound becomes hostile, hostile architecture such as slanted or segmented benches,
yeah, I've heard of
uneven
that.
uneven pavements, or metal spikes has traditionally been employed by municipalities.
Municipalities.
Is that a word?
Yep.
Around the world to deter rough sleeping and antisocial behavior, leading to discussions about whether these tactics are discriminatory, unethical, or even effective. Although music has long been used to alter or affect public behavior, its use as a deterrent in urban design appears to be more recent.
Mm-hmm.
So is that kind of how, like, when there's kids that'll like always skate on a certain rail, they'll put like
Post
shit
on
on
them.
the rail so
Yeah,
you can't
and
skate on it?
You ever seen like a really long bench and they'll put a bunch of like hand railings in so people
Oh.
can't like lay down on it? Also in Sweden, I think it was in Sweden, by the subway, they don't have like benches, but they have like, if I remember correctly, it was like this weird like blob looking thing that you can kind of like lean on, but you can't sit on it.
Okay.
So you can't get comfortable on it. So like homeless people
Oh.
can't sleep on it or whatever. And they put this is for birds, but they put spikes on things for like birds. so
Yeah,
can't
they
land on
showed a
them.
picture of that. Well, the spikes are also so you can't like lay on it. Like it would be really uncomfortable to lay on it.
Yeah, but I think it's more on like power lines.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think homeless people are climbing up phone poles.
Who knows?
Hey, I don't know. There's people on crack.
The
that
thing
are
I
doing
don't
crazy
really
things.
understand about this is like if you deter them to sleep at one spot, they're just going to go sleep somewhere else.
I know they don't have anywhere to go.
Like you're just going to basically move them from, all right, I can't sleep on this bench here. I'm going to go sleep next to this park on the sidewalk over here. It's like,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Well, it probably drives them to like the not as nice parts of town,
No.
so the rich people aren't bothered by the homelessness.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why homeless. I mean, it's a problem for a lot of reasons, but it's like they don't really have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
And there's like shelters and stuff, but I mean, sometimes they're
But I mean, at
overcrowded.
the same time, like, what are you supposed to like?
No, I
what
know.
are you supposed to do? Like,
I
they don't
know.
have anywhere to go, but it's not necessarily anybody's like.
Exactly. That's why it's a problem. Is because it's like not going to get solved because people don't want them there, but they
Yet
don't have
where
anywhere
are they
else.
gonna go?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It says classical music is a popular choice when it comes to discouraging antisocial behavior. Discouraging antisocial behavior.
So
Encouraging.
they want social behavior.
Okay. A
Wait.
group of 7-Eleven stores in Canada is credited with being the first to use it to that effect in 1985 when they played Mozart and Beethoven to disperse crowds of teenagers in their parking lots.
Oh yeah, teenagers hate both Beethoven.
In 2005, the London Underground started piping classical music into dozens of stations after a trial revealed that instances of physical and verbal abuse decreased by 33% when the music was played. Damn.
It's like everything's kind of peaceful.
I mean, yeah, it'd be kind of hard to beat the shit out of someone
Yeah.
if there's
Like,
Mozart
You're
playing.
not going to be fighting with Mozart in the background.
And if you did, it would just feel wrong.
Yeah, you know. But if it's like hard rock or something, it's like yeah.
And the punches kind of go in sync with
Yeah.
the beat.
But if it's just like
Yeah.
I don't think that's how Beethoven sounds.
You know how like certain music will pump you up
Yeah.
and get you like want to work out harder?
Did Beethoven pump up the people in like the 1800s? When?
Well, that's a good question.
When was Beethoven?
I don't know.
I feel like I should know that.
But like, do you think in a way it'll make you mentally stronger if you can like
What?
force yourself to work out equally as hard when listening to stuff that makes you like want to go to sleep or something? So if you were to listen to like sleepy music or really boring music or Beethoven or some
But
shit,
that might mess up your moods because there's certain songs that make me think of a certain time, you know?
yeah.
Like if I listen to this song a lot, oh, this reminds me of last winter.
Yeah, so if you just try and totally flip it around.
Flip the script and just go to bed to like hard rock
Yeah, and,
and then
you try
work
and
out
work out
to like some whatever sad.
classical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll mess you up. But what if you? Yeah.
Do you have songs where
I don't
you
know.
hear it and you can remember exactly what you were doing and where you were when you first heard it?
If it's someone like showed it to me, but if, yeah, some songs.
I have quite a few. I probably have like 10 songs where I have only one on the top of my head, but I have like probably 10 songs where I'll know exactly where I was when I heard it or what I was doing and the feeling that I got when I was first heard it.
Yeah, I remember when I first heard "No Stylist" by French Montana. I was
Where were you?
eating a burger in Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's
it
really
came
random.
on in the restaurant. It was a good burger.
Damn. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, when I first heard Love Yours by J. Cole, I was in the car in our hometown driving to my girlfriend at the time, my ex-girlfriend's house. I was on the way there and I heard it, and like right when as it was playing, I knew that I loved it, and so I put it on repeat and I listened to it the whole way there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, dude, I had a big moment the other day.
Whoa, what happened?
I cried
girl. Oh, you
from a
cried?
song for the first time ever.
What song?
It's called
Pussy.
Amen by Mike Posner.
Hmm.
And
He's still walking?
Yep, he's just entered California.
Damn, dude.
He's got like less than 200 miles to go.
Dude, his feet have to be so ugly right now.
He walked 30 miles yesterday. He walks like between 20 and 30 miles a day.
I mean,
He's a beast.
he's got to be so sore.
I know. He's got a beard. He's a tank. But yeah, he released this mixtape and I listened to it like the night that it came out, and in my bed, this one song is honestly one of the most like heartfelt, like emotional songs ever.
Wow. You want to give me like a line from it that just made you like lose
I
your mind?
mean, I don't think I can do it justice, but he was talking at one point. I mean, he talks about a bunch of different things, but at one part, he talks about how he had this diehard fan when he was like on the come up, and there was a point when like she would tweet at him every single day, and like one day she tweeted that she wouldn't go to bed until he replied, and so he replied, and he was like, hey, like she was just
Go to
goofing
bed.
around. He was like, all right, like sure, I'll reply and like entertain her, and then like he's like, all right, have a good one, like go to bed, you got school tomorrow or something. And then he wanted to quit music at one point because he was just like really down or really low, and he wanted to quit, and then he checked Twitter and she tweeted at him like something encouraging, so he like that's the thing that made him not quit music.
Damn, I wonder if you ever told her that.
Well, no, he said he never got the chance to meet her, and then he found out like 3 years later he got a message that she had died.
Oh,
And so it was like a tribute to this girl, and he was basically talking about how like she changed his life and he never even met her.
it's like the good version of Stan.
Yeah, it's like
It's a more positive Stan.
Yeah, it actually is. It's kind of, yeah. Stan
Jeez.
is a really fucked
Stan
up
is-
song.
That could make you cry in a different way.
Yeah, yeah. So it was just like stuff like that. It was
Now,
really crazy.
were you sobbing? Did like just
No,
one
no. It was like
tear-
one. Like my eyes got very fluffy.
Well, did you cry then? If a tear
And then
didn't roll down?
No, a tear did roll down.
Oh, okay.
They got fluffy and they were on the max capacity.
And were you trying to just like? Did you get to the point where you're like, I'm gonna cry, or it
I mean,
just,
I wasn't trying to cry.
No, I know, but sometimes you get sad and you're like, this is happening. I'm gonna cry.
No, it was just like I was listening and I was just whatever happened happened.
Okay,
If I
well that's
cried, I
good.
cried.
That's awesome. Good for
Yeah.
you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Did you feel good after?
I don't know. I was like, wow, this is
No.
a big moment. I've never cried from a song before. You know?
No sobs though.
No sobs.
No hyperventilating.
Dude, I haven't sobbed in. I don't know I don't know. Ever remember sobbing?
Oh, I've sobbed.
Oh no.
You've never sobbed in your whole life?
I don't remember I think the last time I sobbed was when I quit basketball.
Mm.
That's the only time I can remember sobbing. You know,
Yeah.
where I like genuinely couldn't control myself.
That's when you can't breathe. That's when you're hyperventilating.
No, I wasn't hyperventilating.
Well, I do that.
Yeah,
I haven't sobbed in a while though.
that's good.
That's good.
Progress.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to sob.
I mean, I think some people do. I don't think I need to ever sob.
I think you do. You're tightly wound, John.
I don't think I need to
I
sob.
think
Like
you
I'm
need
not
to sob.
I'm never gonna stop myself from sobbing if I feel like sobbing. But I'm
I
not gonna
think
be
you-
like,
I think
you know
you
what?
are.
You know what?
Yeah, you're
I
right.
definitely really need a sob today.
Yeah, okay. You can't go out of your way to try, but if you're feeling like it's a sad day, maybe, and you just
But I never
kinda
feel
gotta
like the
accept it.
urge to sob.
okay,
I'm
well,
just like, all right, that sucks.
I'll make you sob. I'll do something. I'm gonna make you cry someday.
If you kill all of my family members simultaneously, I will sob.
It has to be simultaneously.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be tough.
All right. It says, moving on to our baby shark. It is easy to see how music can affect our mood. Though it is trickier to ascertain why classical music might have these specific effects. In general, people find it soothing, and that is linked to the production of dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter that resides in the brain's so-called pleasure centers. Teenagers, on the other hand, tend to dislike classical music, so it follows that it would have the opposite effect. The power of music to affect our perception of a public space is the reason why there's a big business around muzak. Muzak? What?
Wait,
What is this word? What the fuck did I just click on? Muzak? M-U-Z-A-K? What is muzak?
I have no idea.
Big business around muzak. Oh, the kind of background music commonly heard in malls, airports, and hotels.
Oh,
That could be a word of the day.
Muzak. There you go.
It's just the background music, like elevator music that they have in, or I guess it could be regular music, but
Why
it's
did
just,
they call it Muzak?
I don't know.
Like, it's just so close to the actual word.
All right, I skipped a little bit forward because it was just talking about the science behind it. Can sound attack?
What?
I don't know.
Can sound attack?
Beyond the frequency of the mosquito and above the limits of human hearing lies ultrasound, which can have potentially harmful effects on humans.
Youch.
In the 1940s, people started complaining about ultrasonic sickness with symptoms like headache, excessive fatigue, and irritability. Sound waves with a frequency higher than 20 kilohertz are considered ultrasound, although... All right, where are we going with this?
Wait, so is there a sound that can literally just make you go deaf?
But you can't hear it?
Well, you probably hear it, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
Dude, the mosquito tone's the worst. Remember in like middle school and everyone first got their eye touches and they get the mosquito tone and just be like, "Wee."
Was that the thing where it's like older people can't hear it?
Yeah.
Because it's a certain frequency? That's pretty weird.
Well, it's like dog whistles. You blow it and a dog hears
whistles?
it. Yeah, you can. It's like the tone for them. Like it knows that we
Whoa.
can't hear it, and you can blow it if they're like chewing on something and they'll stop.
Oh, and it doesn't even sound like anything?
I think. I don't know. Well, I've never really
Whoa.
done it before. I don't have a dog.
That's pretty cool. All right. Well,
Should we
this
move in?
is too long of an article, but we're going to move on to the segments now.
Okay.
Alrighty. Moving on to the segments.
You want to start?
No.
Okay.
What do you got, Kyle?
I'll start. I'll start my principal's office. The United States. America, actually.
Whoa.
And it's because
Politics? Are we talking politics?
there's no politics here.
Oh.
It's strictly poop related.
Oh.
We have not accepted the bidet into our, households. Something popped up on my Twitter feed. Don't ask me why. Probably because
Why?
Search.
Why did it pop up?
I told you not to. Yeah. So bidets just aren't popular here,
Yeah.
and it turns out they're better for the environment. They're better for you, like physically. Like it's better to get a little squirt before you wipe.
Okay.
And I watched this little video on why they're not popular here.
Okay.
And I learned a little bit about bidets.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. I know I'm going to Europe probably in the winter. I've been to Europe a couple times. I've been too scared to use a bidet each time, but I promise you I will use one when I go.
Okay, you guys heard it here. Kyle will
Yeah.
give us a
I'll
comprehensive
come back
review.
I will. I'll review a bidet.
Okay, so we will do it on the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll go in depth.
Yeah.
How it made your little butthole feel.
Yeah, it's not little. Well, it's not big. All right. Okay. So bidet means pony or little horse in French. Because you sit on it? I don't know.
Okay, so you're sitting on a
You're
little
sitting
horse.
on a little horse. And the reason that most Americans are turned away, because it started in Europe, and it apparently goes back super far. People have been bideting for years without even knowing. But most Americans they saw it during World War II in brothels, so they kind of connected the brothels with bidets.
I mean, I don't connect bidets with brothels.
Yeah, but you've been brought up that bidets aren't, what we do here,
Oh, okay.
And it's because of those old people.
Yeah.
It's all because of old people.
See, but to me, it's more of the fear of wetness on my asshole.
But you haven't experienced it, though.
I know, but I'm not like.
Yeah, but I don't think you're
it's
afraid
bad.
because but they
just am
grow
not-
up with bidets and they're used to having water on their butts, and they're used to it and it's better. I'm sure. So I've heard.
You're sure. You're
It's
so
what
sure.
the video told
What
me,
if you
so
do
I
a
believe
bidet
it.
and you just hate it.
Then I'll admit that I hate it.
Okay.
Yeah, basically they ended up not giving me much more information, but it said that like just our bathrooms like they're not designed for them,
Yeah.
So, but there's like attachments you can buy, and it's I thought it would spray toilet water, and I was like, I don't want like poop water in my butt, but it sprays tap water, so you can get it installed on your toilet, considering it.
If you really want your asshole to get sprayed, there are ways to do it.
Yeah, spray bottles.
The sink, a cup of water.
Okay. Yeah, actually, we did use the bidet for laundry. We used our bidet for laundry.
Cleaned your laundry on the.
I don't think we didn't put it in the
water
sink, but we
shooter?
used the water from that. I think at one point I didn't do it. I think my mom did.
Wait, can you explain?
In
You
Europe?
You held your clothes over a toilet and sprayed water up.
No,
under
no,
your
the
clothes?
bidet's next to the toilet. It's a separate thing. We're not putting our clothes in the toilet.
Wait, I always thought you just stay sitting on the toilet.
There's different types. There's attachments you can get on. The ones that I've seen in Europe are like a second small toilet next to it.
There's two separate toilets.
Yeah, it looks like a little sink almost.
So you take a shit, then you slide over to the other one.
See, I don't know I don't know the procedure. And it is like before
Wow.
and after.
I
Is it
always
before?
thought they were like all one thing.
They're not.
Wow.
I know. So
Learn something new every day.
and in the videos, the sprays, it's pretty powerful. It looked a little intimidating,
That's what I'm
on some of
saying.
them.
Like,
but that might be nice, like a little power wash. All right, please just go.
all right. Going to the principal's office this week for me are squirrels.
Oh man.
Um,
So we got America and squirrels. Why are they in the? Why have they gone rogue? Are they attacking?
sort of.
Dude, at my college there was black squirrels.
Black squirrels.
Yeah, like pitch
like
black.
They're dark.
Yeah,
They're like crows.
and gray ones. Yeah, like crow squirrels. Kind of cute, but
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, they chased me a few
They're, like,
times.
haunted.
The squirrels there are super aggressive, and they like chase after you. Like I got chased by a couple squirrels at school.
This article is titled "Squirrel Did Totally Nuts Thing to Car."
That's nuts, dude.
A Pittsburgh driver made a I can't say that word.
Peculiar.
Peculiar
There you go.
discovery after smelling something burning during a drive.
Is this a squirrel?
Squirrels squirreled away more than 200 walnuts under the hood of this guy's car.
The hell?
And there's a photo. Let me see if I can
So
find
they just
the
had like a
photo.
nest in his car.
Yeah, dude, but there was like it's not just the walnuts. There was 200 walnuts. There was loads of grass. Like
Okay.
it looks like they, when you fill up, you're mowing the lawn and it fills up. And
Yeah,
you
it's
dump
just
out
a
all
bunch
the
of
like shredded up grass.
yeah.
Like
like
there
a
was
little
like
nest.
3 buckets of that amount of grass.
Okay, I have a lot of questions. How long was his car sitting out?
No,
Or
it
is
was
it
just
over
like
time?
it was like over time. Like they would do like 1 walnut a day or like 2 walnuts a day,
Wow.
and he never knew. And
Were
he
they
opened
living
it.
in there?
Well, I think it's in Pittsburgh, so it's cold. At least this time of the year, it's getting cold. So I think they're storing all their food in there.
A dumb squirrel.
No, it's a smart squirrel.
Yeah, but your house moves away. What if this guy moves? You're screwed.
It's not their house. It's like their pantry, kind of.
Well, then there's no food and you die.
Yeah. Why do they need their food to be warm, anyways?
You can't
You know?
bite. You ever
You
eat
eat cold
you ever eat
pizza?
frozen walnuts, John? Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah, there you go. That's why.
She popped the hood and discovered the critters had been storing their food for winter, which they'd taken from a walnut tree in her yard.
Your dad's moving the ladder behind you, and it looks really scared me.
The animals had also padded the hood with mounds of grass.
Jeez.
They're everywhere, under the battery, near the radiator fan. Her
How much
husband.
empty space does he have in his
Look
car?
at this photo, dude.
What the hell? There's like apples in there.
Yeah, dude.
How did they bring whole apples?
There's like entire apples, loads of grass.
Man, this guy
200
does,
walnuts.
but I guess I don't really open the hood of my car that often.
Yeah.
So I might have to check.
Yeah.
You never know what's in there.
And this brought back memories to in high school. I was driving to school, and as I'm driving, I felt like I saw something move, and I looked down to the passenger seat, and I see a mouse run up under the glove box, like it was on the floor of this passenger seat.
Hell no.
Runs up under the glove box, and I hear it running around like in the inner workings of my car.
How'd you not crash?
I almost did, dude. I was freaking out. So I pulled over and I called my parents. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? And they're like, well, you're going to have to get to school. So you got to just do it. So the whole time I was so scared that it was going to run across my car and then come down on the driver's side and like run by my feet and shit. Yeah. And then it turns out that there was like 3 or 4 mice that were living in the trunk of my car.
Didn't you have like food or something back there?
There was like remnants of dog food or something. Which
you
like
have dog food in your trunk?
I don't know.
Weird phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time we were camping, we brought a bag of peanut M&Ms, and when you're camping, you put all the food in your car, and we just put it in our car thinking, oh, bears won't get this.
Yeah.
But something got into our car and ripped a hole in our peanut M&Ms and ate almost all of them. So there was
a tummy ache.
Mouse or squirrel that just had a sugar high. So I don't know.
But if I was a squirrel, I'd eat a whole bag. Of
I would
M&Ms.
too.
Those are good.
I know. I was really sad because I love peanut M&Ms.
All right, moving on. What's your new kid for the week, Kyle? What's going on in the world? What's something new?
All right. Well, you know about this because I just showed you and I was bragging about it. It's the new iPhone update. There's a new iOS. Yeah, even my small iPhone can handle it.
The SE.
The SE, yeah. A lot of people make fun of the size of my phone.
That's nice.
I like the size of my phone.
Yeah, I have a 6. Like mine's
I think
a little bigger than
I think
Kyle's.
that's the perfect size. Wait, let me see.
I have a 6.
Let's compare.
Set it down.
Yeah, see, yours is bigger. That to me is like the perfect size.
Yeah, the 6 is great.
There's the ones that are like this, and it's like the whole palm of your hand.
Yeah, you can't even reach anything.
Yeah, you can't reach to the top corner. I can reach all parts of my phone. Okay,
Yeah.
Besides the point. There's a new update. There's dark mode now. I love dark mode. Big dark mode guy. I know.
Big deal.
I know. I was showing John, and he didn't understand that it was dark mode. Like, I was showing him my apps, and he's like, it doesn't look dark. But to me, it makes a difference. And I made my own little person that I can send emojis to people of, like, me. So.
Wow, dude. I'm definitely going to regret this.
Big day for me.
I'm going to wish you never had this because now when you're just going to annoy me by sending stupid faces.
You already don't like when people thumbs up your text.
Yeah, I don't.
It's going to be me thumbs upping your text.
I just want words and some smiley faces. I don't like all that crazy emojis.
Well, you're gonna get a lot of this from me. So yeah, that basically means that I couldn't find a new kid, and this update came last night. Yeah, it's new.
That's a good one. Yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about it on Twitter.
I haven't seen a single person talk about it.
I follow a lot of like gaming nerds, so that's probably why.
They care about their phones.
Listen, I like dark mode. I use dark mode on Twitter, on YouTube, on Google Chrome, on my laptop inside. Like, I'm a fan. It's just that, like, it's not like a game changer for me. I'm not like one of those people who's like, oh my God, this is so much better.
But when it's dark, and it's like your phone's like,
just turn the brightness down.
I know, but I don't even have to now because it's dark mode in my texts.
Wow.
See, look, this is our text.
Okay.
It's dark.
It's literally the only difference is that it's black instead of white.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
So, whoa.
So
that sounded a little racist coming out of your mouth.
Whoa, come on. Come on now.
Okay, what's your new kid?
A new thing that people have found out and are enjoying. Guinea pig ice cream.
What?
Yep. There's a... I'm not even going to pull up the article because it's not really necessary.
Question before we start. Is it their milk?
I don't think so.
Ew.
There's people that like,
it's
apparently
like
there's
meat
certain parts of the world that it's like eating guinea pig is a common dish.
No, I know that. My sister tried it in Peru. She said it was disgusting and she felt bad about it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know in like Peru and
so guinea pigs are just like running around.
It's like a delicacy. Like people really like guinea pig. And apparently now they're making ice cream that's flavored after guinea pig. And a lot of people thought it was gross when it first got released, but apparently it's awesome and it's really good.
I don't know if it's awesome. Imagine having steak ice cream.
Like cow flavored ice cream.
No. Chicken
pig flavored ice cream.
Gross.
Chicken ice cream could be good.
Why do we call pig pork?
And why do we call cow beef?
Yeah.
We've
Or
talked about
steak.
this a while ago, but it makes no sense.
And chicken's just chicken.
Yeah.
Like chicken breast. Why can't it be cow breast? Cow butt.
And elk is just elk.
Cow wings.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought guinea pig ice cream sounded fucking disgusting.
You should try it.
And even if I got it for free, I wouldn't try it.
I'd take a little. If it's there,
I'd take a bite.
Yeah.
As long as I knew that there's not like actual chunks of guinea pig in it, I would try it.
Yeah.
Like if it's one of those things where you could there's sodas that are like bacon flavored soda.
Well,
but
we tried some.
Yeah, but it's like it's not really bacon.
No.
But if it's like that with ice cream, where it's basically just vanilla ice cream with a little twist,
A little hint of guinea pig in there. A little hint of meat.
I'd try it. But if it actively tastes like guinea
Maybe it's
pig,
like little chunks.
ew.
It's like a chocolate chip chunks. It's just little bits, like bacon bits.
Dude, stop.
Oh, that's
That's
disgusting.
so gross.
Sorry.
Um,
Okay, do you have any? I have creative writing.
yeah. What's your what essay are you turning in this week? What happened? What happened in your mythical dreams?
So this is kind of a dream, kind of just something that happened in the middle of the night. I was like half asleep, and so my door is on my right, and I'm facing away from my door. So my back is facing my door, and wow, my voice just cracked really bad. And my cat, one of my cats just is always in my room, and it's the really aggressive one that will just go after me at any time.
Just kind of a psychopath.
Yeah, she bites me all the time. I've got scratches on my hands always from her. She actually just scratched the shit out of my finger because she was laying on top of my phone, and I'm like, gotta grab my phone. So I try to grab my phone, and she hooks me with her paw or claw. Anyways, so I'm sleeping facing away, and then I was half asleep, and she jumps on my bed, but she jumps on my back like / shoulder.
Were you on your stomach?
I was on my side, facing away from my door. So she jumps on my side, and in my dream, / real life, because I was like half asleep, I thought I was getting attacked by something. So I woke up like freaking out, and I went, "No!"
You just screamed?
Yeah. Like, do you ever like
No!
Yeah, I literally yelled no, and I asked my mom if she heard it. She didn't. But
was it like slow like that? Because the way you just yelled didn't sound very.
it was
No!
It was probably more of like a, no.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's really scared me because you ever just not suspecting someone to like push you, and it really scares you.
Yeah.
Like that's
All
what
the
happened.
time.
And in my dream, I thought I was getting like yanked from behind, and her claws were out, and my shirt was off, and I got scratched. It was a lot. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Was she okay? You didn't like roll on top of her or something?
I don't care. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine.
Are you a jumpy person?
Not usually, but I was in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get spooked pretty easily. Like
Well,
I'm very
yeah. It depends on my like mood, you know.
Yeah. Kyle and I saw It too with Shim, and there was one jump scare where I actually like yelled out loud.
I did too, and I looked at you thinking that you were laughing because I yelled out loud, but apparently you had yelled too.
Yeah, we had both simultaneously yelled out loud.
Oh,
I
I can't remember which scene it was.
think it was when there was the old grandma, the creepy grandma demon with like the saggy boobs,
And she like,
yeah.
you guys should see that movie.
I
It's
don't
great.
know. I told Kyle the other day, I think I'm getting better at having dreams, and I think there's some sort of skill set to it.
Okay.
Like if you write it down all the time and you're actively trying to remember them all the time, I've been having way more vivid dreams, like frequently.
Can
So
you
I
like
don't
control
know.
your dreams better, maybe?
Can't control them.
Have you been
but-
eating before bed?
I mean, I eat pretty late. Yeah.
That plays a factor.
Okay. Well, let's see what we think I ate before this dream.
All right, we'll guess.
A robber was robbing everyone's house in the neighborhood, and he was literally crazy. Like he was a known psycho.
Okay.
So like he would walk really weird and distorted, and he would yell random things.
Just
like
the neighborhood
like complete psycho.
robber. Okay.
But the thing is like he would break into people's houses when they were gone at work, but he would only steal family photos.
Oh, he just wants a family. That's so sad.
Like he wouldn't take anything valuable, yet he would like.
That'd be more annoying, honestly.
That'd be even creepier.
Yeah.
So, and like everybody knew this guy was on the loose, but no one caught him. And
they can't catch the guy that's stumbling down the street.
and he's yelling at himself and shit. But I remember I was on the bus to school. I was in high school in the dream. I was on the bus ride there, and we drove by and I saw him breaking into someone's house. And then I get to high school, and like right when I get there, they have a lockdown because apparently this guy's
out.
He's on the loose, and he's
looking for family photos in school.
And he's on the way to the high school.
Oh shit.
So then like we're in a lockdown, and he gets to our school, and he's outside the classroom, and I like go out and like fight this guy.
You just volunteered. Like, I'm gonna go fight this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm like having a fight with him, and I'm trying to kill him.
Oh, whoa.
But as I start fighting him, he morphs into a seal.
Oh, dude, did you see the video of that seal going after those people?
No.
Oh, maybe that's. You haven't seen that video?
No.
It's this like couple that's at a beach, and this lady's like filming her boyfriend waiting in the water, and then the seal comes out of the water,
Oh
goes,
my God.
like
Dude,
chasing after them.
that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Let's see.
I feel like that was a pretty good seal impression.
That was yeah. So I start fighting him, and like I have an axe or something, and I'm trying to
So you
destroy
have an
him.
axe at school.
Yeah. And I'm trying to kill this man who now turned into a seal. But like it was really hard to kill him because like the seal was so dense.
Yeah, he's got a lot of blubber.
Yeah, like I would hit him, but like not much would happen. And so I was slowly just, I hope you know what I'm talking about, but you ever seen those tree chopping competitions on ESPN?
Yeah, and they take like the different angles.
Yeah,
To, like,
yeah. So they cut off like chunks at a time. So they do like one chunk going this way, then they go on the other side and do a chunk over
I
here.
actually went to one of those before in Alaska. Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was kind of cool. They were like
Yeah.
climbing up trees and shit and
Yeah,
sawing
they're
stuff
pretty
down.
badass.
Yeah, they are.
So it was exactly like that, but I was doing this to this seal, and then
Was he doing any damage to you, or just
no,
taking
I was
the axe?
I was just destroying him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just ended. I don't know if I killed him.
I think you with an axe versus seal
I'd probably win.
on land. I think you got the advantage. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like home field advantage kind of.
Yeah, and he couldn't really do anything to me because he has little flippers. Like he doesn't have hands.
Yeah, you could just run. I mean, he could bite you pretty hard. He'd rip your hand off. But you just got to get behind him.
Yeah.
I could kill a seal.
Yeah. So then my next dream is the Molly dream.
You're on Molly.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
So
Did you eat drugs before bed?
the reason I had this dream is because I was on YouTube and I saw a clip of a part of a Joe Rogan podcast where one of his friends, or there was three of their friends and Joe, and they were talking about how one of his friends, Ari, had drugged their other friend Bert with like on purpose during their podcast with Molly. He slipped Molly into his drink
During
without him
that
knowing.
same podcast?
No, a different podcast in the past.
Oh, okay.
And then like he told him as he was getting high, like, I slipped Molly in your drink.
Dude.
And like he obviously, and like it was really fucked up, and all of them were really mad at him. And they're
drugging your friends is cool.
they're like, listen, in no situation is it ever okay to drug anybody ever, period. And they were trying to explain that to him, but this one guy, Ari, is just a fucking nutcase, and he's just crazy.
Everyone's got one friend like that.
Yeah, and he just thought it was so funny. Anyways, so they were talking about that. So I went to bed, and then I had a dream that we were in a Denny's, and it was packed out.
What was I? Were you eating a Grand Slam?
I don't know what I was eating.
Appetizer sampler?
But it was packed, but every single person in there were all best friends. We were all best friends with every person. All the employees were like best friends with us.
Goals.
Like it was just, yeah, we were just a squad.
I think that's how most Denny's are. In small town, that's how small town Denny's are.
Yeah.
Everyone knows each other. They're all old.
Yeah, they're
and-
all on a first name basis.
Yeah.
for sure.
How you doing, Darlene?
Yeah.
The usual?
Darlene's a really old person name.
Yeah, there's no. if
Darlene
you're
is a
young,
small
name
town
Darlene.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no big city Darlene.
No, there's not. Yeah, so anyways, we're in this Denny's, and I go up, there's like a bar at this Denny's, and I go up to the bar, and
It's probably lowest of low standards.
and the bartender is homies with me. He's like, hey, what's up, John? And he's like, I just wanted to let you know that I got this plan that's going to make it really fun. And he's like, I got a bunch of Molly.
I'm going to
And
drug everyone.
He said, I'm going to put it in every single person's meal. And for some reason, we were all getting our meals at the same time. So he's like, just like go with the flow. It's going to be fun. Like it's not, I'm just going to, slip a little Molly tablet in there.
And were you down for it?
I was down. Yeah.
Okay.
And he shows me like he has this bucket of Molly, but all the Molly looked like fish eggs. like kind of like those gelatin like
Yeah.
things
Like
that,
at like frozen yogurt places. Those little balls.
Yes, those little like jello-y
Fruit
balls.
Yeah.
They looked like that, and he was like, yeah. And I think it was also Salmon Days was happening.
Wow. Salmon eggs.
And which is like a big salmon festival, and I think they were salmon eggs, but I don't know.
Been.
So anyways, he puts them in everybody's meals. He gives them to everybody. We all eat it, and I thought that I ate mine. So everybody else was getting really high and like lovey-dovey, and they all love each other and having a blast. And I was also having a blast too. But it turns out he had a radar, like a tracker that could track where each of his Molly tablets was that wasn't consumed.
Okay.
And he tracked it down to my plate, and mine was there, and I had missed it.
You missed it.
Like
Wow.
I meant to eat it, but I didn't. So he got really mad at
Give
me.
it to you.
And then after that happened, everybody like found out that there was something going on. So then I called him out, and I was like, hey, he drugged you guys. He drugged all of us. Like everybody's high on Molly.
Whoa.
And then everybody got really, really mad.
At you or at him?
No, at him.
Oh, that's
so
good.
then the blame went, like I wasn't in trouble.
You deflected.
I deflected the blame to him.
All right.
And then, yeah, that's it.
That's a good quality to have, deflecting blame on other people.
Not taking responsibility.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what either of those dreams mean or why I had them, but
Yeah, maybe you're considering drugs.
no.
Could be.
I mean, Molly sounds cool, except for the fact that it like melts your brain, but I don't know if that's true. I've just heard that it's horrible for you.
Yeah. Hey, don't trust what you hear.
What if I hear that like protein is good?
How do you know that's good? See, I'm back to the one that's pondering things like, how do we know that fat's bad for you? How do we know that you shouldn't have too many calories? You know?
How do we know that we shouldn't be 700 pounds and
How do
die at age 24?
Yeah.
We don't know that.
How do we know that we shouldn't be drinking alcohol always instead of water?
We don't.
Well, we die, I guess.
What if when you're really drunk, what if that's sober? And what if we're always
We're just
drunk because
hammered on alcohol. I
No,
mean,
on
water. Sorry.
Yeah, we're just hammered all the time.
And we're all just like,
And we're accustomed to it, and we think that this is normal.
we're all functioning waterholics.
We are.
I would say I am. More
That's-
than a lot of people I am. I drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
If anyone's experienced bidets, let me know like what the strategy is, how I should approach.
Yeah, what's the game plan going into your bidet?
Yeah. It's not for a couple months, but it's approaching.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you all so much for listening to this episode of Peak to Middle School. This was a good one.
I agree.
There's just certain episodes that I can just feel
right
it
off the bat, I just like,
and just know.
yeah.
But it's weird because we got a comment the other day from my buddy Kyle, a different Kyle,
Yeah.
Kyle Haney, and he commented and said that this was the best episode ever. And we were like,
We thought it was pretty
it was good,
but
but it's
not
just,
our best.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I've heard from like 2 or 3 different people which episodes they thought were their favorite by far.
And they're not our favorites.
They're not our favorites.
Everyone's got different humor.
I think my favorite is still the reading the old school projects.
That's a good one.
There's 3 or 4 that stand out in my
Mhm.
mind. But anyways, thank you all so much for listening. I hope you guys all enjoyed this.
I also hope you guys enjoyed this. It's not just John.
Thanks. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys want to support the show, you guys can go to patreon.com/Pims podcast, and you guys can become a patron for $5, $10, or $15 a month. You can do 1 month, you can do multiple months, and what's cool is you get a bunch of extra content.
Yeah.
And right after we finish recording this, we're going to go over to that couch right there, and we're going to film some personalized video shout-outs to our patrons.
Yeah.
Our 3 patrons.
All 3 of them. You guys are getting your videos. By the time this is out, you'll probably have your videos.
Yeah. But that's not, like, there's a bunch of other content. There's behind-the-scenes videos. There's deleted scenes, compilations, a bunch of shit like that. So you guys feel like supporting the show and you want some extra content, check it out. Anyways, Kyle, where can they follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram at KyleStafford36. I also follow the podcast at Pim's Podcast on Instagram and Twitter.
And
on TikTok.
Oh, TikTok.
Yeah, John made a TikTok for Pims. Gets a lot of views.
Dude,
So
it's so easy.
if you guys are TikTokers, we're posting our clips on there and shout us out. Give us some
TikTok clout.
clout. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was gonna say clout.
TikTok is literally the easiest app. I just post old clips that we thought were funny. Posted one the other day, got 1,700 plays.
How many likes did they get?
Like 200 or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why aren't we famous yet?
I don't know, man.
Fuck.
But yeah, you can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Twitter and Instagram. You can also subscribe to my personal YouTube channel called The Narwhal, where I post different videos that has Kyle in it. So if you guys like Kyle, go check it out. He's in a bunch of the videos.
Or if you like John, you could watch John's videos too, because John's in his videos. Oh, one more thing. We read the article. It was on YouTube, right? That the guy sent the article.
What?
It was in YouTube comments or something, right? That the guy sent that article.
Yeah.
If you guys ever have an article or something, hit us up on Instagram. That's the best way to reach out to us.
Yeah. Because what happens is if you link an article in the YouTube comments, anytime YouTube sees a link in comments, it thinks that it's spam, like, or that you're promoting like something. So it'll delete or hide your comments so that we can't see them unless we go look for them. So the best way to send us anything is Instagram. But with all that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. There's new episodes every single Monday and Thursday. I just want to end with a little inspiration for you guys, or motivation. I just want to say I've had so much fun making this podcast. This is genuinely the most fun I've had doing any project, like creative project, in a long time.
There's something better than this?
Probably ever. Probably.
There you go.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. And the thing is, like, I knew going into this, it would be a grind, and I knew it would take multiple years to get any sort of progress. And even though we're still a small show,
We've grown way more than I thought we would have.
Yeah, we've grown a lot, and it's been so awesome. Literally, like, I don't think you guys, the fans listening, if you don't make internet content, I don't think you guys realize how cool it is getting messages from people.
Yeah, that
they
what you're putting
like
out.
your show, or they talk about something you talked about, or they want to add something to what you guys talked about in an episode, or they disagree, or they agree, or whatever. It's literally the coolest. Like, I woke up today to a message from this guy. What's his name? I don't know. I won't say his name because maybe he doesn't want. But anyways, he messaged us and was like, "Hey guys, I just listened to your episode when you guys were talking about people who have addictions," and he just gave his perspective on it and his thoughts on it, and he said that he was like used to be an addict, and he's been in recovery. And so I don't know, I thought that was really cool. That, like, it's cool getting messages about anything, but it was particularly cool for me getting a message about us talking about something serious,
because that doesn't happen often.
Yeah, usually we don't talk about a lot of serious shit. So the one time that we do, the fact that he actually connected with that and wanted to message us about it,
didn't offend him.
Yeah, that's the thing I just worry about, is, like, obviously, like, there's certain personalities that just don't give a fuck. Like, if they offend you, they offend you, whatever. And, like, in certain aspects, I'm like that. But then there's other things where, like, if I offend someone, there's a good chance that they might just stop listening to the show entirely. Mm-hmm. Which, like, I don't know. It's always a bit nerve-wracking talking about serious stuff, because since neither of us are, like, pros in any
serious way.
Yeah.
In any way.
About, like, anything. Yeah. It's a little bit nerve-wracking sometimes. But just wanted to say thank you guys who have been supporting the show.
I also want to say thank you. It's not just John again.
Kyle and I wanted to say thank you for supporting the show.
Yeah.
It's been a blast so far. And we're pretty close to 100 freaking episodes. By the end of the year, I think we'll be at 100.
I think it's a little short, wouldn't it be?
Huh?
Whatever.
I don't know. We'll find out. Also, if you guys have any ideas for a Halloween episode, let us know.
Yeah, we'll get our spooky costumes on. Haven't even thought about that for 1 second of what I'll be wearing.
But we'll come up with something good.
But something will be on me.
And let us know if you guys have any. We want to do something special for the holiday. So give us something spooky.
My least favorite
scary
holiday, by the way.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you all so much for listening. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.